The Ukrainian FPV begins the hunt, first finding a Russian runner who was fleeing from the drone, but failed to escape. Next, the target is in the landing zone while the Russian is looking for cover. The FPV is searching for him. The next one climbed into the pit himself and remained there forever. This one seems to have found shelter under a bush. The first explosion is just a warning. He runs to another one, but another drone is already waiting for him there. And this one sat down under the first bush and caught a chestful of debris. This incident occurred at night. Thermal imaging cameras can see everything. Russian transport became rare in 2025, but sometimes FPV drones manage to catch them moving on roads and fields. This vehicle, with Russians on board, was speeding toward enemy positions, but after being struck by a Ukrainian FPV drone, it crashed into concrete slabs and caught fire. All of the occupiers were eliminated. The Russian Bukhanka, which was transporting ammunition to enemy positions, was successfully destroyed after the first strike and subsequently caught fire. And here is the same intersection where the truck caught fire. Now 2 Russian motorcycles are rushing towards it. A drone immediately flies after them, hitting the first one right in the head, and the occupier falls. After a while, the second one is caught up with, who first falls down himself and then is eliminated. Another motorcyclist was eliminated on the road to Ukrainian positions, so to speak. He did not reach his destination. And this one was heading to enemy positions with a delivery, but he was intercepted. And again, with the help of motorcycles, the Russians are trying to get to Ukrainian positions as quickly as possible, because they think they will be able to take them by surprise. But their fate is the same: to become meat. This time, 2 motorcyclists first hit the one behind them, but after the collision, he did not fall and drove into a tree. After some time, they caught up with the one who was ahead and destroyed him. In this case, a Russian soldier decided to relax in the open air, but became an easy target for a Ukrainian bird. 2 were detected using artificial intelligence. The next one fell asleep in the leafless bushes and was eliminated with a precise blow to the back. The drone crashed here, but it had to be detonated remotely. The Russian soldier dodged the first blow, but the second one hit very close and destroyed this worm. He hid in a dugout and covered his eyes with his hands, thinking that if he couldn't see, then no one could see him. These two were moving into position. One dodged, but did not survive after being hit by debris. The biggest mistake these Russians are making is that they are moving across open terrain without any cover. But for Ukrainian pilots, this is very good news. The more soldiers there are, the faster they will be destroyed and the sooner this war will end. He crouched down in the middle of the field, but for some reason did not run away, probably resigned to his helplessness. And this one simply did not expect to see a Ukrainian drone in the rear and froze. This one tried to shoot down a Ukrainian drone, but in vain it missed. An explosive weekend for two Russian soldiers. Upon hearing an FPV drone, they lay down in the bushes, but the first one clearly hits the enemy. After the explosion, another Russian came to his friend and realized that he was dead, so he decided to lie down next to him and pretend to be dead too. But he didn't take into account that they were being hunted from the air the whole time. This one got lost, heard the sound of the drone, lay down on the ground, but was destroyed with the help of an strike FPV. In this case, the Russian had nowhere to run, so he simply lay down and waited for the inevitable. Another one hid in the nearby bushes, but was caught by a blow to the head. Another opened fire on the drone, and he did hit it, but it was too late. The drone was too close. Ukrainian pilots detected Russian positions from which mortar fire was constantly being directed, sending a reconnaissance drone there. Two Russian soldiers were spotted moving along a trench. They heard the drone but did not see it. The strike drone was already approaching. We can see it on the left. The Russians began to flee, but they had nowhere to go after the explosion, as their ammunition caught fire. And another one was found in a trench under a tree and destroyed with a precise strike.